The workouts featured in the following show may not be suitable for everyone. It is recommended that you consult a physician before beginning any fitness program.
Hi, I'm Meg, the owner of AIM Fitness. I'm a certified personal trainer and older adult fitness expert, and I'm here with my little buddy, Fit Finley, who is joining us for the session. He's going to do a little trick for us right away. Shake a paw. Good boy, and lie down. And he gets a treat for that. All right, so I hope you guys are ready for a good workout. Today's focus is on a full body workout using weights. Most of our exercises are going to be done standing. If you do need a chair for balance, then it is good to have a chair close by. And if you don't have weights, you can always use canned goods or even water bottles work too. All right, now as people get older, they may often notice that they lose strength, both in their upper body and lower body. And this affects things like hobbies. Maybe it's harder to do things around the house. So my fit tip of the day for you today is to keep moving, and to especially warm up before you do things like vacuuming, before you go golfing or to the garden or do some skiing. Move your body, warm up before you get into those activities. All right, so let's get started. Let's place your hands right on your shoulders. We're going to start by tapping your toes and circling those arms backwards. All right, so this is an example of a good warm up that you can do right before you get into your activities or your household tasks. So focus on tapping that toe far away from you and lengthening your torso. So standing nice and tall. All right, good. Now instead of the tap, let's move to the heel tap and change directions of our shoulders. Circling the other way. Now as you tap the heel, think about pointing your toe as high as you can up towards the ceiling. All right, good. Now from here, we're going to change up those arms and the legs. We're going to be reaching out to the side and tap 1 foot at a time out to the side. All right, good. So we're warming up those hips, warming up our legs. So like I mentioned, we're going to be doing a full body workout. And today specifically, we're focusing on different types of squats. What is a squat and why is it important? Well, I'll be showing you very soon what a squat looks like, but doing a squat regularly puts your body in a position and will help you to improve your strength for everyday tasks, namely getting up out of a chair, getting off the couch, or even out of bed. So helpful to have that strength. All right, now we're going to change that toe, tap right across and reach the other way. So we're warming up those hips a little bit more. Good. Now at any point, if you do find you need to slow it down or your body is telling you a certain move doesn't feel good, that's okay. Be sure to listen to your body and also make sure to pace yourself by having lots of water as we exercise and keep on breathing. All right, great. Let's do 2 more and 1. All right, so from here, we're going to grab your weights and move into our first upper body workout. Now, I'm using my 5-pound weights today, but you can use anywhere from 2 up to 8, depending on your ability. So we're going to start by standing nice and wide, bend your knees slightly. We're going to start with our bicep curl. Today, we're going to do a narrow curl. So we're bringing our weights, both of them right up to your shoulders. Lower the arms slowly. And part 2 is lifting the arms up towards your shoulders and down. So both weights up to the shoulders, slowly down, lifting up to the side, our lat raise. Breathe in and out. Good. So it's important to take your time with your workout. I've heard from a few people who've rushed and have sped through their workout, and it can lead to sore muscles, or you could even injure yourself if you go too quick. So it's important to be mindful as you're exercising. Think about the part of your body that you're working and think about going at a good, solid speed, but not rushing through it. All right, good. We're going to do 3 more. 3 more of each. Good. And 2. And curl. And 1. All right, awesome. So we're going to set those weights down. Moving to our first squat. So the first squat, we want to take our feet a little bit wider than your shoulders, hands on your hips, and we want to think about taking your hips back. Taking those hips back. Now we want to keep the weight in your heels. So that means no lifting your heels or your toes from the floor, pressing down into the floor. So we're taking those hips back just like you're sitting down on a chair or on a couch. Good. And we want to keep our spine long, keep that back straight. And we're really pressing into those thighs to rise back up. All right, so inhale and exhale. All right, good. So I hope you guys enjoy all of the different exercises we do today. There's going to be a real nice variety for you. Something I believe is that exercising should be fun. It should be enjoyable. If you're not enjoying it, you're not going to do it. So that's why I'm here, hopefully making it as fun as possible for you too. All right, good. Let's walk that out. Awesome. You're going to feel your legs tomorrow, by the way, with all of our squats that we're doing. All right, grab your weights. Exercise number 2. All right, we're going to be doing a punch and press. Sounds like a panini. So punch, we're going to do one arm in front, bring it back, other arm in front, return, and then press up over your head. And the other side, press up over your head. So here we go. Punch, punch, and press, press. Good. Steady breathing. Keep your knees again soft. So that's when you keep your knees slightly bent. Just helps you to take off some of the pressure from your knees or from your hips. Good. Punch and press. All right, awesome work. Now here you should be feeling this in your shoulders. You should be feeling this down your entire arm. Good. Now, if you can do this maybe 20 to 30 times in a row, you're probably using weights that are too light. So it is good to assess every once in a while. And it's really important to continue to push ourselves by increasing maybe the time that we exercise or increasing your weights. So you're lifting something a little bit heavier to build that resistance and strength. All right, good. We've got one more round. One more punch. And one more press. All right, awesome work. Let's set those weights down to the side. All right, back to our squats. You're gonna like this one. So we're gonna move to a squat and heel raise. So we want to have our feet a little more narrow this time, hands together. Take your hips back, and then as you rise up, lift those heels. So there's an element of balance here. Again, you can choose to hold on to a chair for balance or do this beside a counter. So hips back and straighten the legs and lift those heels. Good, breathe in and out. Awesome. And combining 2 exercises like we're doing in today's workout is a really good way to use your time and really maximize your time, we could say. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last one. All right, grab some water. I'll see you in a minute.
This program is brought to you by the Ottawa branch of the National Association of Federal Retirees, protecting federal pensions and benefits since 1963. Visit federalretirees.ca to learn more.
The workouts featured in the following show may not be suitable for everyone. It is recommended that you consult a physician before beginning any fitness program.
Welcome back. So let's continue with our next upper body exercise. So grab those weights again. The next one is focusing on shoulders and our back. So we're going to start with those weights in together. Elbows are close to your body. Keep those elbows close as you squeeze your shoulder blades back to move those weights out to the side. Then bring your weights back in. Exercise 2 is lifting those elbows, keeping your weights right in front. All right, so we're doing another combination exercise, squeezing shoulder blades back, weights together, and then lift those elbows nice and high. So strengthening our back here and strengthening our shoulders. All right, good. So when you are exercising regularly using weights, you're going to notice that things around the house become easier. I hear from a lot of people who say things like reaching for the top shelf and getting maybe fancy glasses or cleaning supplies is easier. And then other things like hobbies. So maybe you're an avid golfer or you love spending time in the garden. All of these things can be easier, and you may be able to do those activities with fewer aches and pains the stronger you are too. So it's good to think about what your goal is, what is your motivation, and then exercise to keep doing the things that you love. All right, good. Let's do one more round. Out and lift. Good, and let's release. All right, now we're going to set just one weight down. We're going to use one weight for our next exercise for the legs. Take the legs nice and wide. We're going to do some sumo squats. Toes are pointing out to the corners of the room, and we're going to hold on to your weight right in front. So I want you to bend those knees, keeping our back straight, and then rise up, and we're going to do a big circle holding on to that weight. Bend the knees. Legs are a bit wider, so you might feel a little bit more secure, a little safer as you do this one. Good, and we're circling. Just imagine you've got a giant magic marker doing a big circle in front of you. All right, good. So again, watch your back. We want to keep our back straight. We're hinging at our hips, taking your hips back, just like you're sitting down on a chair. All right. And think about as well, pressing your heels to the floor so we're not lifting our heels at all. All right, good. Keep on going. All right, well done. Let's do 3 and 2. Maybe a bigger circle up overhead. And one more. And again, nice big circle. Lift really high. And well done. All right, grab both of your weights. We're going to be working the back of the arms for the next one, our triceps. So how we're going to stand. We're going to stand with one foot slightly in front of the other, bend the knees a bit, and then hinge at your hips. We want to start by lifting both weights up to your shoulders and then extend those arms back. So here we go. Lifting up towards the shoulders, press the arms back, lift behind. Now, if you find this is bothering your back, you don't have to be bent over quite as much. This is just fine too. All right. And as we press back, we want to pause just briefly. Pause and press back. So working those triceps, the back of the arms. This is helpful in many ways, but especially when you're pushing open a door. These are the muscles we work as we're doing that motion. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right. Now you may notice one arm is stronger than the other. That is really normal. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you do find one side is stronger than the other, like considerably, then what you can do is you can do a few extra repetitions on your weaker side. I'd suggest doing maybe 5 extra to strengthen up the weaker side. All right, so our next one, let's set the weights down. Back to our squat. So you're gonna like this one, a little more active. So we're gonna do a squat and 2 kicks. So it looks like this. You can take those feet just about shoulder width and bend the knees, either going really low or just halfway is fine too. As you rise up, we're going to add a kick. So shift your weight to one foot, kick, and the other side, kick. Here we go, hips back, bend the knees, and kick, kick. Good, squat, keep the weight in your heels. All right, awesome. Now if you really want to make this a bit more intense, you can add a punch. So it looks like this, hands together, and then punching with the kick. So here again, squat, punch and kick, punch and kick. You got this. Breathing in, breathing out. Like I said, we're going to be feeling this tomorrow. When you get out of bed, you're going to think about me and hopefully do some more squats. Good. All right, 3 more. And 2. And 1. All right, awesome. That's a good one to get the heart rate up too. All right, keep the feet moving. And we're going to move back to our upper body, grabbing 2 weights. All right, legs wide this time. We are going to get our legs involved. Make sure that both of your toes are facing the front of the room, both feet. And we're going to be doing a figure 8. So we're going to be shifting our weight from side to side, bending gently into that knee. All right, figure 8 those arms. Now to protect your shoulders, keep your weights below the shoulders, so no higher. And you may find that your core is working too. Engage your core by pulling your belly in. All right, very good. This is a good stretch too for our hips and our inner thighs. Good, so continue on with the figure 8s. Good. Let's do just a few more for 3, 2, and 1. And let's lower those weights to the side. All right, we've got one more before our break. Let's bring those heels together. One more squat, hands together, and bend those knees. You'll notice your knees are going out to the side the same way that your toes are pointing. So out. Once again, just bend the knees, just so it feels okay. If there's any pain, then limit the movement or take a break. All right, good. All right, and one more time. And wonderful. All right, so I'm going to meet you back here in a minute. Grab another sip of water, and I'll see you after the break.
This program is brought to you by the Ottawa branch of the National Association of Federal Retirees, protecting federal pensions and benefits since 1963. Visit federalretirees.ca to learn more.
Welcome back. So let's move into a few stretches to really stretch those legs. So we're going to start by holding onto your chair and taking a big step back. Big step. Bend your front knee, and we're going to hold on to the chair and straighten up our back a little bit here. All right, so you can adjust the chair, and you should notice a stretch down the back of that leg. Now we're going to play around with a few movements, because if you shift forwards, you may feel that stretch deepen. So just notice that. Keep your heel pressing into the floor. And then next, what I want you to do is I want you to straighten your back and then lift your arm. So if you're using your left leg like I am, lift the left arm, reach up, and then just lean back a little bit. Just a slight shift backwards will stretch the hip flexors, the front part of our leg. So we'll hold it here, breathing in and out. Now if you want to work on your balance, you can either lift the opposite arm in front or lift it overhead as well. All right, so working on our balance, and at the same time, leaning back to activate that stretch right here. Let's lower the arms, and we'll step up and step back with the other foot. Hello, Fit Finley. Still sleeping, eh? Bending into the knee, leaning forwards, feeling the deeper stretch right here in the back of that leg. If you want to work on your balance here, here's our option. Reach the arms in front. Good. Lower the hands and reposition. Rise up. Lean back just slightly, lifting the same arm. Same arm. So the leg that's back, same arm is lifting. Maybe the other arm is lifting as well. Remember, it helps to look straight ahead in order to hold a position. All right, good. Lower the arms. Awesome, and we'll step in. Good. So we're going to do a really good stretch to get more of that quad, and I really like stretching it while sitting on a chair. So have a seat. Now you'll want to turn to the side of the chair. Now one hip should be on the chair, one hip is off. Curl those toes under, aim your knee towards the floor, and then the last step is to hold on to the back of your chair and lean back. Just a bit. You should feel that right here in the quad. And you can choose to hang out here. We're hanging out together, or you can lift that arm up to slightly stretch more. Good. Lower the arm. Good. And then we're going to switch to the other side. All right, this is a really good stretch for you to do tomorrow and the day after as well. Aim that knee down, hold on to the chair, and then lean back just a bit, just enough to stretch our quads. And then the option 2 is reaching up overhead. Good, keep breathing here. Awesome. And let's release. Good. Now we're going to stretch our hips. If you've had a hip or knee replacement, you can cross at your ankles and then lean forwards here. Or you can choose to take the leg a little higher, pressing really gently onto your knee and lean over. Keep your back straight. You'll feel a bit of a back stretch and definitely down that hip. This is a great one to do. Now it's normal to feel maybe sore after exercising. Maybe it's the next day, maybe it's the day after that. That is normal. But if you're feeling sore for up to a full week after your workout, it means you've done a little bit too much. So just notice that. Notice where your threshold is and how much you should be pushing versus how much you should be resting. And make sure you recover. The best way to recover is to have lots of water, protein-rich foods, and lots of fruits and vegetables. All right, good work. Let's lower that foot. We're going to stretch our back, squeezing the shoulders back. Bring your arms in. Good. And as we do this, we'll take a few deep breaths. So let's breathe in and out one more time. Good. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope to see you again soon. Great job today.
We hope you enjoyed today's workout. Don't forget to visit rogerstv.com for schedules and listings of other great workout programs that you can enjoy right in the comfort of your own home. Exercise is just one of the steps we can take towards healthy living. Be sure to safeguard your home against hazards that could result in slips, trips, and falls. Don't forget to schedule regular health checkups with your providers and enrich your body with plenty of rest, water, and nutrient-dense foods. Visit ottawapublichealth.ca or call them at 613-580-6744 for some excellent tips and publications on the many ways you can maintain a healthy, safe, and happy lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.